Hey folks, I'm HP's Dr. Pink. Today's topic is Blue on Black by Kenny Wayne Shepard. But I have chosen the Five Finger Death Punch version of it, but featuring Kenny Wayne Shepard and also featuring Brian May. I really love that version. It's cool, has a more punch, more grunge. And but before we get started, make sure to subscribe to my channel, hit the notification button, and became a member of the HPCrazy guitar family. Yeah, we are all a guitar family. So this is how the song sounds like. Yeah, stuff like that. So we're gonna check out the rhythm guitar here and some lead guitar as well, but not the original one because there are several versions of it and it's different people. We're just gonna check out the rhythm guitar, but if you listen to the original recording, there are several guitars because I picked out the main guitar, which works best with represents the riff most. And we're gonna check out some lead ideas, so stay tuned. Alright guys, the song is in D. Five Finger Death Punch has a lot of songs in D, so that's probably why they've chosen it. But it's really cool in D because if it will be in another key, it will not sound the same way, so it has to be in D. And we have a D5 to start. Here in the 3rd fret, 2nd fret. We play the middle 4 strings. And we start with a slide. So, and since we're starting on C, you start here with the middle finger here in the 1st fret, slide up to 3, and while you slide up, the index finger comes in. See? If that is too difficult for you, you can start on with the index finger, the 1st fret, and middle finger, 2nd fret. So, but you just start with slide. So 1, 2. But the 2nd slide, you really have to start on the 1st fret here with the middle finger. So 1, and it's like this: 1, 2. That's the 1st figure. You slide in 1, 2, and then 2 and 2 dead notes, chaka. 1, 2, chaka, and then 3 and. First the slide is directly, and the 2nd time there are 2 notes. You have slide. So, see? And then open A string, 3 and, starts on 3 and, 3 and, go to C, 3 and, what, 4 and to 60 notes. Then we have the C here, you just play lettering, 1 and 2 and 3. And then you go to G with the B in the bass, either just here with the middle finger on the 2nd fret or also with the pinky here in the 3rd fret on the B string, as you like. And the original is probably pretty possible with the pinky. And then here 2 to 0. So and the whole thing repeats itself. Yeah, that's all I must say. That comes a few times, then it goes to the refrain. the riff or the chorus, there it comes, as then the guitars go more to distorted sound. So, and we're playing in D5, and to have the maximum punch out of a D5, the same chord, you really damp properly that you can really attack the middle four strings pretty hard. So, and you have this sound here. Put up the distortion. And now the rhythm is 1, 2, and 3, 4. Instead of the figures 4, we just make 1, 2, and 3, 4. So 1, 2, and 3, 4. Then it continues the same, but now we just have a single note here, 2nd fret, and on 3 we have 16 notes. On 3 it starts on 3, and so it's going to be 1, 2, and 3, 4. And that comes only every second time. So once in a while, just play the G with the B in the bass. Yeah. So and then that is when the distorted guitar comes 3 times, and then it goes to A5. So 1, 2, and 3. And then goes here on the 2nd fret, and then to C. And that's the whole thing. That's the whole song. So I'm gonna play it with the backing track I created. First we start a simple. Now I'm going to make the chorus. Yeah, that's the rhythm guitar. It's really simple, and it doesn't have to be exactly like this, because I really checked several versions of it and they all have the same vibe more or less, but it's a really simple riff with D, C and G. I also heard versions where you don't play a G with B in bass, you play a normal G. So could also be like this, but I really prefer this version here. Now let's check out the lead guitar. Some ideas which you can use here. I'm gonna switch to a cooler lead sound now. Since it's in D5, we're playing the D minor pentatonics, and when you really go to this distorted solo, we want to have it to be impressive. I mean, we don't go for the original one by Brian May. It's really cool solo. I heard several really cool solos on that one. So we also want to sound cool. How do we do that? First of all, the main thing with rock solos is it has to be, you have to be, wow, now I'm here, now I dominate the scene. So you really start here with a, best would be just start with the bending here in the 13th fret as a reminder. D minor pentatonics in the 10th fret, so and have intense vibrato. So and what I often use to have more punch, I use this little lick here. Pinky is here in the 13th fret of the B string, and the bending here in the 12th fret. With these two elements, the bending here and this bending and the double bending, you already have quite an effect. Now you want to go highlighted. You go in the extends bending here in the 13th fret on the E string and in the 15th on the E string. So let's see how this sounds. I'm gonna forward it to the solo part. Wait, here. So. See, it really works. If you have more distortion, I had a medium distortion now, and I got the maximum distortion, you have more punch. As I said, just sit on those bendings, make an extreme jump into them. That's the tricky, but just attack, you have to hit it in the first throw. Yeah, I'm gonna give the example with more distortion. Yeah, and it's really simple. The trick is that those bending, you jump into them, give vibrato, make them. It's really nothing wild to play. Of course, you need to have tone control. As I was saying, always saying, tone control is everything in lead guitar. If you cannot control the tone, you cannot control whatever in your life. With this alone, you already have a lot of effect. I mean, if you want to go wild on this one here, there's not much to do, honestly, because somehow, I mean, I'm going to try to go more wild now, but if you really stick for this, you're already cool. Well, you can add your whammy bar. I'm going to try with this one. Yeah, sound pretty wild with the wah-wah. Also can do with the wah-wah if you want. It's cool too. Yeah, I would not do more, honestly, because yeah, it's not about making it really complicated. It's about making cool music, and in this case, this is way enough. Yeah, folks, that was Blue and Black. Well, the riff is really simple. It's just one thing which repeats himself all the time. Then it goes to A and then to C, and that's it. You can also find your own ways of doing it. I just showed you the one which was played on the 5-finger Death Punch version. But it's up to you which one you select. And the soloing is also really cool. If you want to make it rock style, do it with the instructions I gave you. If you want to practice this stuff and want to learn the riff exactly, you can download the tabs and the backing track in the HPCrazy Guitar Academy. Link is in the description box below. And yeah, that's more or less what me and Dr. Pink I wanted to say. Follow us on Instagram, follow us on Spotify, follow us on Facebook, and write us a review on Google Maps, HPCrazy Guitar Academy.